What is up, guys? Boris here, and I'm bringing you guys a cool discussion video on who I think the next raid boss could possibly be. A lot of people have been asking me this, and as you guys know, a lot of people used to be able to predict everything that happens on global, but the guys at Bandai, they really mix things up, and it makes it really exciting. In my opinion, it's a really good aspect of the game to be able to not be able to predict what's going to happen next. So I'm really excited at what's going on over there, and um, today I have some cool info that my friend gave me the other day. He data mined the game, and he actually found files for Heracles of all people in the game already, which is really interesting. And could that mean that Heracles is the next raid boss in global? That means that we skipped Zephyr already, which people have speculated for forever as to why they skipped Zephyr. Could potentially be for certain reasons. And then we skipped Doflamingo as well, going straight to Blackbeard. And now people are speculating all sorts of. They're speculating Duval. They're speculating a lot of people. And I'm going to explain to you guys a couple reasons why Heracles might not be such a bad of a choice. So the first time Heracles came to Japan, he actually came along with the Fat Usopp Island, and Fat Usopp Island was a sort of a joke island that they gave us. I believe it was part of an April Fool's joke, and it was really cool because it dropped a lot of cotton candy. It dropped a lot of Usopp skill books, including Golden Pound and Impact Usopp, and it was just a fun little dungeon that you could do, which was really easy as well. And then you also had Heracles as well. And it was really interesting when that first dungeon first came out. I remember it was a lot of fun. People were like, "Oh my goodness, what is this? Usopp, that Usopp, really?" Of course, it was an April Fool's joke. And in this case, they could definitely use that as a Christmas event because, again, it drops a lot of cotton candy, a lot of cola, and a lot of skill books. And so that, again, it'd be a fun dungeon that they could do for Christmas. And pairing it along with Heracles or doing it like 1 week back to back would be a really good idea, in my opinion. The other thing is that 60 stamina NL and 60 stamina at Doflamingo and now people are predicting all of those, and the problem with 60 stamina at the moment is not really a problem. People are prepared for like Doflamingo, let's say. People are definitely prepared for Doflamingo. A lot of people are. The problem is I don't think the stamina wise there's enough people on global to justify 60 stamina over a 40 stamina Fortnite. Sure, there's a lot of high level players, but there's also a lot of players who don't even have like 120 stamina. That means like you have to be power level 200, I believe. And although there is stamina overflow, so it's not as bad, it's still annoying. You're going to be spending a lot of gems even just to max Dofi. So I think it's a smart idea for them to roll out 40 staminas first, roll out as many 40s as they can, and then at that point, people will be high enough level to be able to run 60 staminas without them costing them a lot of money. Because again, if people see that 60 stamina is caught, they're going to be discouraged to spend. Whereas if it's a 40 stamina raid boss, people are going to be okay. I can do like 2 to 3 runs per refill. It's not too bad. I'll try to max them out, and so it does make Bandai more money, in my opinion. Although I mean, a lot of people do want Dofi, so you could argue that as well, that 60 stamina would cause them to spend more gems, but I think in the long run, it's not a bad idea to get the 40 staminas out of the way and then 60 staminas. Of course, you guys gotta remember, Japan was experimenting with a lot of these stuff. They experimented with Garp having only 40 stamina. They experimented with 60 stamina. They experimented with 30, 40, and 60 stamina. So they keep experimenting, and so I think it's really cool for Global to be able to take all that data and then go ahead and like form their own experience based on what players thought and what Canada thought about Japan. It's really interesting, and I think it's a good idea. So when it comes to Heracles, seeing that the data is already in the game, seeing that it could be potentially paired with the Usopp little mini dungeon, that would be a really cool like holiday dungeon. Seeing is how, again, we've just been getting a lot of different raid bosses lately out of order. We got Blackbeard. I can definitely see it being the case that is going to be the next raid boss. Sorry. So let me know down below which raid boss you were anticipating and what you guys think about the next possible raid boss on Global is. If it is Heracles, he's a pretty good one, especially once Stronghold Ace comes out. He'll see a lot of use, a lot of use with in that team. So hopefully, I'm just waiting for Sockets to come out, and then you guys can go to town with all the raid bosses. So yeah, again, let me know what you guys think about the next raid boss on Global. And with that said, thanks a lot for watching. More One Piece Treasure Cruise discussions in the future. And with that said, until next time, peace.